Hey YouTube, what's going on? My name is Lauren, or Moshi Gaming, and in today's video, I'm going to be starting a playthrough of Story of Seasons Pioneers of Olive Town. I have played this game a bit before on stream, and I asked a couple people if they wanted to see a playthrough, so I thought, okay, let's do a playthrough. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and let me know if you've played this game before and what your favorite part of the game is, or your thoughts and opinions on the game so far. So I'm hoping I can make a new game and it not mess up my other one. I'm sure you can have multiple save files. So my fingers are crossed. Worst case, I just start all over again. That doesn't faze me too much because I've been having a lot of fun with the game. So I won't be mad if it restarts my game over again, but I'm hoping it doesn't. I wanted this game for a while, but I was very hesitant on buying it right away, so I finally said, well, let's just do it. A long time ago, my grandfather and his friends blazed a trail and established a new settlement. They called it Olive Town. When I was a kid, I loved listening to stories of my grandfather's pioneering days more than anything. I find this game to be really cute already. Even, like, just watching this at first, I was like, oh my god, this is adorable. Since then, it's been my dream to live in Olive Town, just like he did. And I love that you have a bit more customization with how your character looks compared to previous Harvest Moon or Story of Seasons games, which I quite like. I want some cute eyes. I like the bit of the winged eyeliner look. So I think we're gonna stick with those ones, but last time I didn't look at all the eyes. But yeah, we're gonna stick with that. I'm pretty pale in real life. We're gonna keep my eyes not that green, but this green, because I have hazel eyes in real life, but so I'm going to choose a different hairstyle than I did in my personal playthrough that I have going on Twitch. I think it's the ponytail one. So we'll go with the pigtail look. And I do have red hair in real life, but maybe we'll go with like more of a natural brown. Not powerful. Oops. Go with that, and we'll confirm. I love customizing characters. It's a bit of an issue for me because I could spend hours and hours customizing characters, which is a bit of an issue. But you know what? It's fun. It's something to do. And all of that. I apologize with the cut of the video. My boyfriend just called, and so I didn't want to just have the video rolling and rolling and rolling, so I cut the video. I apologize for that. So here we're choosing our motorcycle color. I think in my personal save I chose white, so we're gonna choose, I think we'll choose gray. We'll go with a nice gray look. I'm one who likes dull colors, so like black, white, and gray. I'm really big into, not like vibrant colors. Like most of my wardrobe is like black and gray, and then I have the odd colorful shirt, I guess you could say. So I'm like, okay, we'll mix this up a little bit. So that's why I kind of changed the hairstyle and the hair color, just so things aren't completely matching my personal save file. But here we are, we're riding into the town of Olive Town. I'm sorry, this game is cute. Like, it's not like the graphics, like, the graphics aren't like high quality, like newer. I don't know how to describe it. It's not like a Monster Hunter kind of graphics, but they're high quality, cute graphics, I guess you could say, if that makes sense. I'm not sure if it does or not, so I apologize if that sounds weird or off, but I do really like the graphics of this. At first, when I saw the trailers and stuff for the game, I'm like, oh, it's not like the other Story of Seasons game, which I was so used to playing. But I do really like the graphics in this game. They have grown on me since I started playing. That's usually what happens. I have to play the game for a bit for the graphics to finally grow on me. But here we are, we have arrived in Olive Town and we get to start our new adventure. Again, well for me again, but for some of you who haven't watched it on Twitch, it's a new adventure for you all. If you've watched me play it on Twitch, welcome back. We're playing it again, which I'm perfectly okay with. I have a bit of a better idea of how I'm gonna do this, like starting off this time around, so I don't seem as unknowledgeable about the game, because I know the first time I'm like, oh, this doesn't seem good. And who might you be? Did you come all the way here on that motorcycle? Yes, I did. Well, that must have been an arduous journey. Your poor motorcycle tells a story all its own. Ah, you needn't worry about it. I can have the repairs arranged. I'll be taking it to a man named Clemens, who runs our tool shop. You can pick it up later once he's all done with it. By the way, might I have your name? So we'll go with Lauren on this file because I know the personal one I think I did put, no, I put Lauren. We'll just put Lauren again. I'm mixing it up with Monster Hunter, but we'll just put Lauren. I see, so your name's Lauren, is it? That sounds so familiar. Where have I heard that name before? Oh my goodness, your birthday. It's, is it what I think it is? So usually I make my birthday fall 7th because my birthday is September 7th in real life. So I try to make it like Autumn 7 and like Harvest Moon, Story Seasons, or like Stardew Valley kind of games. I remember now, Autumn 7. Come to think of it, his grandchild would be 20 by now. Ah, then that would make you his granddaughter. Yes, of course, my apologies. I don't know how I could have forgotten when you're standing right in front of me. Goodness gracious, to think my dear old friend's granddaughter would find her way to Olive Town. Come on then, I'd be happy to show you your grandfather's old farm. I love this guy's mustache. It is the funniest thing. I love it. So here we are, we've arrived at our grandfather's old farm and it's a little beaten up, but you know what? We can fix it, we'll make it work. Is something the matter? Actually, let me guess. By the look on your face, you'd like to ask me, are you quite sure this is my grandfather's farm, sir? And that I would say it is. When your grandfather lived here, this farm was a lush and beautiful place. Emphasis on the was, I'm afraid. Now, what was the name of his farm again? It's on the tip of my tongue. Your grandfather must have told you the name of the farm, surely. What was it again? I'm gonna name it Caramel, because I think I named the farm on my personal Maple, it might have been. I always like naming it like Caramel, Maple, Brownie, like that kind of like fruity, or not fruity, like sweet or like natural kind of farm names, if that makes sense. Yes, that's what it was. Caramel Farm. Interested in taking over the farm, are you? Yes, I am. Well, I can't say I'm well versed on the subject, but I can at least teach you the basics to start you off. Thank you very much, kind sir. I very much appreciate it. We'll need all the help we can get. I love the loading screen, the two little chickens popping up in the corner. Here you are. I'll pass these along to you. These are tools for developing the farm. As I'm sure you're well aware, this farm has seen better days, but those tools will be the key to changing all that. So press left and right to select an item in the item bar. You can use the highlighted item with Y. Items you find will be placed in your bag. Press X to open your notebook and view your inventory. Be aware of trees and stones while clearing things out. You'll need special tools to deal with those. Using an axe while standing in front of a tree will allow you to chop it down. Stones can be broken with hammers, and sickles can cut wild grasses. Utilize your tools to clear the land. I realize this is a lot to take in, and it might be baffling at first. Take things at your own pace, and you'll gradually grow accustomed to it. Ah, and do use a sleeping bag in your tent if you find yourself exhausted from work. A good night's rest will restore your energy. Sleeping in your bed will recover your stamina. Your game progress will automatically be saved the next morning. You're welcome to take some notes on all of this for future reference. If you do, you can view them from the notebook in your tent at any time. Examining a book or bookshelf in your house allows you to view tutorial tips you've seen thus far. Following along so far? If you're unsure about anything, I can explain it to you once more if you prefer. No, thank you, but I appreciate it very much. Excellent, glad to hear it. I have some other things I should explain to you as well. but I'd rather not overwhelm you. Let's wrap it up here for today. First, I'd like you to try out everything you've learned. I'll be back tomorrow to teach you how to grow crops. Oh, and if there's anything about Olive Town you'd like to know, I'm the man to ask. I'm this mayor after all. As a quick word of mayoral advice, I'd suggest you get acquainted with our residents. Leaving a good first impression is paramount, I always say. Now then, I'll be on my way. Until tomorrow. Okay, good sir, thank you for all of your help on this fine first day here in Olive Town. So here we are. So if we hit the X button, your tools can all be stored in the tool bag. When you need them, take them out to use them. And when you're done, you can store them back in there. Make the best use you can out of the special tools. Blah, blah, blah. Pretend I can English. So usually what I do is the tools I use most often, I put in my first, like, the order I use the tools in is kind of how I arrange my toolbar in, like, any Harvest Moon or Story of Seasons game kind of thing. So, your fields, if you sow seeds in your fields, you'll be able to grow crops. Try planting some seeds after Mayor Victor's taught you a little more about raising crops. So down here is usually where I start growing all my crops. I feel like most people do that. So here we have an onion. We got a couple onions here. So to start us off, if you discover crops you've never seen before while clearing your land, harvest and ship them as soon as you can. If you do, those crop seeds will become available for purchase at all of town's shops, which is definitely very useful. So we can sell these today, and then tomorrow we can go, or even today actually, we can go. I'll see if I can buy some crops. So here we get 1,430 gold for doing absolutely nothing, which is absolutely amazing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut this grass here real quick, because this is where I will be starting to grow my crops. So at least this will be out of the way. You can use the right Joy-Con stick to move the camera a little bit, not a substantial amount, but enough to where you can see if anything's hidden. So if you come up here, like I said, I've played this game before. If you come up here, you have the mine. And here we have a royal fern. And then down here is the coop, which we have to repair. Several, I can't pronounce that word, structures exist on the farm. Try to repair the coop first so you can raise chickens. So we need 20 logs, 20 stone, and 30 pieces of grass. And once we get that, we'll be able to tame this wild chicken that's been around the farm. So let's start doing that. Let's get a bit of a head start. We'll chop some wood down, clear out the land. We'll just do a couple trees, and then we'll venture into Olive Town itself. Explore a little bit, maybe buy our crops first. If not, then we can wait, obviously. The only issue I have with this game is I don't have very good aim. So in my personal file, I have a hard time actually hitting where I'm supposed to, but thankfully from what I've noticed, it doesn't appear to use the stamina if you miss. As you get used to farm work, you'll find yourself leveling up various skills along the way. When these skills level up, you'll gain special traits and learn new crafts. Ooh, so it's kind of like, I find this game to be a mix of like any previous Story of Season Harvest Moon game, but on top there's the like Stardew Valley and My Time at Portia kind of vibe to it. If any of you all have played those games in the future, or sorry, not in the future, in the past. So if we go here, do we have anything we can technically craft? We do. So we have a wooden road, wooden fence, wooden gate, stone road, stone fence, stone gate. We have a lumber maker, and we have twine. So my mistake at the beginning is I didn't make a lot of the like lumber or like the ingot makers early on in the game. So I know this playthrough, just because I know what I'm doing more, I have a better plan of what I'll be doing, if that makes sense. So we've cut down some trees. Let's go explore Olive Town itself. So you just go to the north of your farm and you'll be able to enter Olive Town itself. With these videos going forward, I'm not sure how long they'll be and all of that. Kind of depends on how long the days themselves are, how long I play each day for. And it kind of just it depends. Like, I know this episode might be a bit on the longer side just because of all the introductions and everything. So if we go over here, this is the Olive General Store. The general store sells seeds, seedlings, and various other products. Their lineup changes each season, so check back often to see what's in stock. So I am going to buy a couple crops to begin with while I'm here. Howdy, you're Lauren, right? I'm Angela. My family runs the general store. Nice to meet you. So we are going... I'm gonna grow 8 at a time because I know you can make sprinklers in this game. So I kind of just, I want to like hoe the land once and not have to fix it after. So we got potatoes, turnips, cucumber, radish, fodder seeds, tea leaf seeds, bean seeds, a bunch of other seedlings. But I think we'll grow some... Well, it's not like we can grow them this exact second to begin with, but at least we got our seeds ready for tomorrow for when we're able to actually start planting. If we go up here, this is Nigel's Handiworks. What I was going to do is if you go up to this building, the Olive Hall, I'm not sure if you can see it on the first day or not, but we'll find out. Requests from townsfolk are posted on the bulletin board in the back of Olive Hall. Submit the requested items and you'll be rewarded for your efforts. So again, kind of like Stardew Valley. So right now we have blood clams. So I'll have to see if we can find any. And then if you go over here, getting title rewards. Whenever you've fulfilled certain conditions and obtain new titles, come to Olive Hall. You'll receive rewards based on the titles you've gained. So we have a bunch actually that we can get. So we got milk and some bronze town medals. I don't keep these so we can sell them and get a bit more money for crops going forward or whatever we feel like buying. I'm not going to talk to the town. I'm really bad at talking to the townsfolk in any game. It doesn't matter what game it is. I'm horrible for talking to them. That's nothing new with me. I've been like that since I've been playing video games. I love the little pictures that come up when you do the loading screen. So we'll go over here. For these, we get 100 gold each. So we get an extra 600 gold for just playing the game. I'm going to keep the milk because we can use it for recipes in the future, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure we can. So I'm just trying to think. It's 4 o'clock. So I'm thinking we can't do anything quite yet. So what? I guess we'll cut a couple more trees down. We'll get a lumber maker going as well. Just so we have one. So then we can start right away making lumber planks and all that. Using tools will deplete your stamina. If you run out of stamina, you'll pass out and wake up in your house the next day. Choose a meal from the item bar with Y to eat it. Eating meals will recover stamina. I'm very big on hoarding items, so I'm hoping that... I saw that we can have like 10 storage boxes before, so I'm kind of hoping I don't end up filling all 10, but we're gonna make a lumber maker. This contraption automatically converts logs into lumber. Insert some logs, wait a little bit, and voila. Up to 20 can be set at a time. So we're just gonna build one. Oh, sorry, I should have read that. My apologies. So I'm gonna start off and I'm gonna set it right... Where can I set? Not up here. Okay. How far up can I go? We'll set it right here. And we'll put one log in just so I can show you. It'll automatically, I think, select the first one in your bag. The processing time is 2 hours, so roughly 1 hour in game is 1 minute in real life. We'll just process one of these. And then tomorrow in game will be more. The coop can wait, obviously. I think crops are more important in the beginning, but I'm going to just clean this area up a little bit. And then same concept with the rocks, it takes a couple hits. And then now we have some stone that we can use to help repair the coop whenever we feel like it. I find this game really, any like farming simulation or just any like cute simulation game, I always find to be super relaxing and like help with anxiety, and just if you're having a really bad day, it definitely helps. So I'm just gonna save my game. So this is my main farm. I'm gonna move down a couple saves so I don't accidentally save it in the wrong spot and overwrite it. So we're gonna head to sleep. Thankfully, we've made a bit of money today, so we can use that going forward to buy crops or upgrade our tools or whatever we feel like it. So we made 2,030 gold just from nothing. So the grocery store has expanded its product lineup. So I think we can buy the onions and we can buy the onion seeds as well, which is super exciting. So at some point, whenever we get our crops up and going, we can go and we can buy onion seeds and we can grow some onions. But for now, I think the 16 seeds that we have will suffice us for now, and we'll just slowly start expanding our crops. These will be your basic tools for field work, so take good care of them. Seeds can't be planted on untilled soil, so you'll want to use the hoe to till it. Once that's done, you can sow seeds on the tilled soil. Then, and this is important, you'll want to water your crops diligently every day. Don't forget about them. So caring for crops, use the hoe to till fields. Once the fields are tilled, seeds can be sown. They'll steadily grow into harvestable crops when watered daily. If your watering can runs out of water, you can take it to a well to refill it. After a few days of care, your crops will be ready to harvest. You can place crops in that shipping bin over there. They'll be shipped out and you'll be compensated for your hard work. I think it's about time we put those turnip seeds I just gave you to good use. Oh, he gave us turnip seeds too? I forgot about that. Items you place in the shipping bin will be exchanged for money the next day. The items will remain in the shipping bin until the next day and can be returned to your bag if need be. That's what I like about this game. It's not like Stardew Valley, like once it's in the bin, you can't retrieve it. So this I like because if I'm like, oh shoot, I accidentally sent something that I maybe need, I can go get it. Ah, by the way, did you happen to see any wild crops while you were clearing the farm? If you ship those crops out, our local shops will begin to sell the seeds, so be on the lookout for them. So like how we did yesterday in game, we found those onions, so how it said after we shipped them that they're available in the general store and the grocery store, we can buy the onions and the seeds. Let's see, tomorrow I'll teach you how to use any of your logs and stones you might have collected. They look like junk, I know, but they're useful materials. Thank you very much, Victor. I appreciate it. Why am I going out of my way to teach you all this, you ask? I owe your grandfather a great debt, and I've always wanted to repay him for it. Teaching his granddaughter is one of the ways I can do that. In any case, I should get going, but worry not, I'll be back tomorrow. Okay, Victor, thank you very much for all of your help. So I think after this day in game will be the end of this video, because by the time this is done, it might be like a 30-35 minute video, which is a little long for the videos I usually upload on my channel, but just because this was an introduction kind of to the game with all the cutscenes and everything, it'll be a bit longer. So if we go up here, we can see that our lumber maker has made us some lumber. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna rearrange some things so that all of our seeds are here so that we can plant them and we'll be good to go. We also got a cherry seedling, which I'll have to put somewhere. But for now, I'm gonna put the well. Where can I put the well? So it's not like in the way, but it's not like too far away, if that makes sense. So now we gotta till some land. So I'm going to grab this. Put this away for now so that I can grab our watering can, because our inventory is a little on the full side right now. Put that there. So like I said, I kind of want to keep a spot in the middle just for when I am able to get sprinklers. At least everything is where it's supposed to be. And we'll have some seeds left over. So we'll plant our turnip seeds here. We should obviously have enough energy to keep everything going. Okay. Get this going. Beside it, we'll put the potatoes, I think. But yeah, we'll have one extra turnip seed. This is what I regret. The first time I played, I didn't have all my crops sorted how I wanted them to be. So like kind of, because I only bought a couple, like I bought 2 cucumber seeds, 2 potato seeds or something like that. So for me it wasn't organized and it was really bugging me actually. Oh, there's some stuff in the way. So I'm gonna grab our sickle. I'm pretty sure that's a weed. Yes, it is. Okay. The music's very relaxed. This game so far, I'm absolutely loving this game. Quite a bit. Okay, and we'll put our cucumbers we got leveled up for our field work. I'm not used to having this many crops at the beginning, so we will have to fill up the watering can quite a bit at some points. For now, though, I'm just getting rid of those because just for aesthetic purposes. So this is already filled. So let's just start watering our crops. And then we shall head to Olive Hall. And we'll see if there's any requests that any of the townsfolk want. And then we'll go from there. I could buy more seeds, but for now I think 24 is sufficient. It's only day 2 in the game. So I mean, we can make do. We'll go fill up our water. But yeah, I like having a bit of an idea of what I'm doing before doing a playthrough, so that I'm not, like I said, unknowledgeable about what I'm doing. And I give you all the best experience that I can. Okay, we'll put another log into the lumber maker. Like I said, just get stuff going. Do we have any new recipes that we can do? No, or any crafting? We do not. Anything? I'm going to sell the turnip just so that we can make a little bit of money. And the fern as well. Just, I don't have the storage yet because once we upgrade our house, we'll have a bit more storage for certain things. So for now, I'm keeping the milk just because we don't have cows. And we can get more turnips and the ferns and everything. So I'm okay with selling those for now. Just for now. Later on, then I'll be able to keep some of them. So let's go up to Olive Hall and see if there's anything interesting. We'll go here first and we'll collect any of the rewards. We got some fences. And we got more of those coins that I'm gonna sell anyway. So they want 10 stone. How many do I have? Definitely not 10. We have 6. So I'm gonna go back and we're gonna going to collect some stone just so we can get just a bit of extra gold at the beginning, just because we don't have a lot. I'm gonna wait, or do I wait? Do I plant more crops? Let me see how much 8 crops are gonna cost for something. I mean, we could do radishes because they're not too expensive. We have potatoes and cucumbers. I mean, let's do the onion. Oh, shoot. Nope. Who cares? We'll get the money back. We'll get the money back. But then now I need my hoe back so that we can plant these crops, which it's fine. Again, I love the loading screens. Like, they're a little long, yes, but I love the cute little pictures they've added. So at least it's not boring. You know what I mean? It's cute. Let's get these onions planted. We can always expand our crops going forward, so this will just help in the not the long run, I guess, more for short term, so that we can start getting money and all of that fun stuff. The only thing I don't like about this game compared to the other story seasons, if you buy one seed, it's all 9. It's like 9 plots that get planted for like 200 gold versus 200 gold per seed. But I guess then the crops sell for a bit more, so it's kind of the same. But I think right now, because we're gonna need some iron for some stuff. So for now, we're just gonna break these couple rocks. Because now we got some iron, which we can use going forward to upgrade our tools and make other necessary items. And we leveled something up. What did we level up? Our mining. So that means we get the ingot maker. So this will make our ore into ingots. We also get a jewelry room. So we don't have enough ingots or ore and wood to make it quite yet, just because we're kind of lacking. How many stone do we have? 6 still. So I'm just gonna break these, bring some stone for Victor. Like I said, as you can see, I am not very good with aiming properly. So how many are we at? We're at 12. Good enough for me. We'll go deliver these. We'll get 200 extra gold. It's 1 seed worth, so I'm not complaining too much. Look at the chicken and the dog together. I love it. But I'm hoping that the audio comparison from my voice and like the game audio, they're good. So if you could leave me a comment letting me know if they're okay, that'd be very much appreciated, so I know going forward if I need to raise it or lower it or anything like that. So it's 12:30 in the game. Okay. So we'll go do this request. There you go. I don't think there's any more. No. Okay. But do I get anything here? We get another one of these coins. I've got a couple of them. So that's an extra 500 gold as well for us. So I can't complain. I'll be looking forward to when I can upgrade my inventory and make some storage boxes as well, so that we can keep our ores and our... I want to be more organized in this playthrough, so that's the plan. Whether it happens or not is a different story. Oh, look at all the machines! I like that. So what do we need for this? Log, stone, and grass. Okay. I'm just gonna clean a bit of this area out. We don't have too much energy left. Okay, sorry for yet another cut in the video. My brother came to ask me a question. So I think I can't really clean too much up today because we did plant all the seeds. So here we have, oh, my bag is full. Items you leave on the ground will disappear the next day. Keep your important items safe and don't drop anything you wouldn't want to lose. Can we, oh, we can ship some stuff. Okay, we're fine. I'm gonna go ship those coins so that then we can ship out those. Actually, we'll ship that out too. No, not the grass. I need the grass. Ship out the coin. And then we'll go pick these up. So these are blood clams, which yesterday, how we didn't do that one thing for the townsfolk. Those are where you get the blood clams, are on the beach here. We have wild berries here as well. So I'm just gonna take a peek around, see if there's anything else we can pick up. Unfortunately not. So we'll send out these 2 items as well. Give us a bit more gold. Now I'm not sure, there is a fishing rod in the game. So I think we're able to go get it. It's a matter of if we can get it on the second day or not. So I'll show you all where you get the fishing rod. The fish, I'm not sure if the fish sell for a substantial amount of money. I've only fished a handful of times in the game and only caught 1 or 2 fish. But if you come over here, there's this little building here. And the cutscene happens. Manula? Well, now you've got the look of someone who hasn't gone fishing before. Am I right? Don't you worry, this is as good an opportunity as any to learn. I'd be happy to teach you if you'd like to try. Here, for starters, I'll give you this fishing rod. It was just lying around my house and I'd rather it be put to good use. So here we obtain the fishing rod. You can cast out your fishing rod as long as you're facing a body of water. Once you've got a fish on the line, reel it in and begin the battle with your catch. The rules of fishing is simple. If there's a body of water, you can probably cast your line into it. Simply face the water, throw out your line, and the moment you nab something on the hook, start reeling it in. Once you've gained enough fishing experience, I bet you'll be able to reel in the big ones just like the Mi Amor Marcus can. And that's all there is to it. Now get out there and enjoy the fish. Thank you very much. But that's where you get the fishing rod. I just thought I'd show you that because I was thinking like, just because of the whole clam concept. Okay, let's start fishing. I'll do one little cast. Just to show you. I'm not very good at fishing, but we'll find out. So you hit Y to cast. You wait for the fish to bite. Hit Y. Hold Y to reel in a fish. When a fish is white, it will be reeled in slowly. As you're reeling in a fish, your fishing rod's durability will gradually decrease. If the gauge falls below 0, the fish will get away. When a fish turns red, it's angry and will take a toll on your rod's durability if you try to reel it in. So let go of Y if you see red. When a fish is blue, that means it's tired out and easier to reel in. So right now it's going to be slow to reel in. Release Y. Now it's going to be super easy to reel in. Slow. Now it's mad. Reel, 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 reel. And here we go. We caught our first fish in this place. Oh, never mind. We did not. Let's try that again. Pretend we caught something. Or pretend that didn't happen. Here we go. Y. Oh. No. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. We caught up a whiskered velvet shrimp, a 1-star. So that's just how you fish. There's a quick little tutorial there on how to fish. Super simple. So we'll go sell that, and I think maybe that will be the end of this video. We got through the first 2 days of the game. We'll just ship this off. I don't really have room for all this stuff, but we'll get 810 gold. Is there anything else that I missed? We got our crops watered. So at some point we'll be making the ingot makers and all of that in a future video. I'm not sure how often these videos are going to come out. It kind of depends on when I work and when I feel like recording and playing the game, obviously. It all depends. I apologize again for the lack of videos lately, but as you can see here, we made 810 gold. The fish are, I guess, similar to Stardew Valley. They're worth 50 gold each, kind of thing. And after each day, it auto-saves. So we might get a cutscene here, so I'll wait till after this cutscene to end the video. I feel bad that it's going to be such a long video. And hopefully you all don't get bored of it, and I apologize if it's not the most entertaining video. Top of the morning to you. I hope you're ready for another lesson. Today I thought it'd be wise to teach you a bit about using raw materials. Unfortunately, I'm not what you'd call a specialist, so I've enlisted the help of Nigel, our local carpenter. Good morning, Lauren. My specialty is housing and furniture, you see, but I know enough about materials to teach you a thing or two. Have you been picking up logs and stones? You can craft all sorts of useful things with them. You could turn them into a fence for livestock, for one thing. If you're going to run a farm, I'd say that's a pretty good use, eh? Naturally, you'll figure out other ways to utilize your materials as you go about developing your farm and such. You can make items from the crafting menu in your notebook. As your skill level increase, more crafting recipes will become available. So we learned that earlier. Might as well teach you about makers while I'm here. See, makers can process your raw materials into new materials entirely. Real useful tools, makers. Once you get your hands on them, I'm sure you'll figure out even better things to craft. One thing to keep in mind when using a maker though, they'll take time to process your materials. Figured I'd let you know. What are makers? Makers are special farm facilities that can process various types of raw materials. A splendid explanation from Nigel. Quite easy to follow, don't you think? Now, how will you use your newfound knowledge? That, of course, will be entirely up to you. For now, I should be heading home. Until tomorrow. Thank you, gentlemen, for your information. So like I said, we're gonna just keep the game at that. Or the playthrough at that for now. I hope you all did enjoy this video. I have a lot of fun playing this game, so I'm glad that I get to start a second playthrough for you all to watch on YouTube. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe. Hit that like button again. If you have played this game, let me know what part is your favorite, and if you haven't played it, let me know if this video or any other person's videos convince you to get the game. I don't know how often these videos will go up, but I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye everyone!